So you guys were I'm hearing a lot of you guys wanted a theme song shortened, so here we go. This girl reviews movies, games, and books. Sometimes she plays them. So does that, and when she does it with the cat, does that make her crazy? Does that make her crazy? Probably. So, it's shorter. There you go. Crazy Cat Lady Gamer Reviewer or Martha Butler does not own any trailers or pictures. I use them under fair use, educational, for education and entertainment purposes.
Hey everybody, Martha here. So today we're doing a review of Flash Season 6, Episode 15, and I believe they have one more episode that's how we have recorded. I don't know if they have Episode 17, but we'll see. Because I remember I told you guys that they stopped filming the Flash for a while, for about indefinitely. Who knows what that means? But anyway, so I don't know how many episodes we have left. But let's start with talking about this one for the time being and try to forget the fact that kind of have a time limit here with the episodes. So anyway, we know Barry's losing his speed, and Dong is using that to his advantage since he's inside Nash, and he tries tricking them by pretending to be Nash, and to get him let out of the cage by using like a light that makes Cisco, Caitlin, Barry knock out while he got out the door and almost to the time place, but Barry was wearing like one of those wearing a watch, so you can tell him like how much speed he's using, like green. It's blank when he's not using anything. Green, he's using a little bit. Yellow is when he's using a little more, and red's when he's in danger of losing it. So yeah, and when he caught up to Dong, and he got him mad by mentioning Nora, his daughter, and he's about to do this to his heart, but and kill him. But Cisco stopped him, and Caitlin said, "No, you need to leave because he knows how to get to you by mentioning your daughter." So she made him leave and have them where they're doing like a little exorcist by using lights. But Cecile brought a bunch of stuff that you use for exorcists, like holy water and salt and a Ouija board. Like Cisco says, "No, this ain't the actresses. We're doing our own version." Good. We don't want demons inside our bodies. So while this is going on, we have a new bad guy named Starlight, which I don't think there's as far as I know, there isn't one that's in the comics that's that they got the ideas from. But okay, let me know, guys, if there's a bad guy in Flash that can use sunlight to disappear and stuff like that. And she's after a crystal thing that also both mirror Iris and mirror Camille. Finally, never her name, because now there's two of them. Now we had two people that are mirrors who are after a crystal. Apparently belongs to the girl inside the mirror. I forgot her name now. Eva. And she wants the crystal that belongs to her husband. So again, this episode we would not see the regular Iris at all, or the regular Camille. So yeah, during this entire episode, we just saw their mirror versions. This is getting ridiculous. Yes, Joe noticed because go after your husband, he says, After he found out that he's losing his speed, and Caitlin and what turned to um Killer Frost in order to go after, in order to stop sunlight, and made sure that she did not get the crystal. But since light, sun is fire basically, and she's ice, what melts ice? Fire. So she was trying to melt her basically. So yeah, and um, Flash used that velocity 9 thing, but apparently his speed canceled out that medicine, so it didn't really help him. But yeah, both of them were pretty hurt. And Joe still the only one who notices that, because he made sure that he goes after, that to remind her to go after him. So yeah, so I guess Wally picked the right guy to tell that there's something wrong with Iris. So yeah, and so while this is going on, they're trying to get Thong out of Nash, but Nash keeps on seeing like memories of his daughter that he adopted, that he found on one of his expeditions, because he actually looked in the past. He actually looked like Indiana Jones because he wore a fedora, and all he was missing was the whip. And so he finds Maya, who is uh, for Electra, is double gainer, and is trying to trying to steal a crystal from him, and he adopts her because she was able to figure out how to use the thing right, and we get to see how she dies when she gets older, when she actually looks like Electra, and he wouldn't go in there at first because he didn't want to face the fact that it's his fault that she died, and because he keeps saying it's not my fault, and Thong was able to feed off that or to get powers, and so Cisco put this on it, and they both him and Barry went inside there and went in there to stop him, and Barry would not let him pass, while Cisco told him he had to face that past so it doesn't defeat you. You own it, even though it's sad to face. Because he understood since when he lost Gypsy, and he goes in there and he sees the memory of his daughter's death. It was okay. It was sad. We didn't really know her that well, so no, nothing that us outside would cry over, but him, yeah, he'd probably cry. But Barry told him, "You cannot use my daughter's memory against me anymore," to Dong. So, because he's gone, so he's no longer inside Nash. But now Nash has like every single Wells besides Thong inside of him. After they got him out, and because we still see Harry there telling him to go talk to Electra, and so he's gonna stay on the show. But this means that Thong could be, if he's still out there, which he probably is, he can get inside anybody's body. He won't have to be played by that actor in case the actor decides to leave, which I really hope not. So yeah, and see, so next episode they're gonna use the Nora's diary to learn how to make a Speed Force, since Thong taught her how to do it. And oh yeah, they took Starshine, they caught Starshine in after that, and while this is going on, both the two mirror girls got the crystal and gave it to Eva, and we don't know what she's gonna do with it. This kid, how am I gonna get them out of there? They've been in there for like 5 episodes now. Okay, get them out of there. I mean, this was a good episode, but how long is this gonna be like this? Oh yeah. So, are we actually gonna see them get them out of there since we are on a time limit here? Because of dumb sickness. Anyway, I'm gonna give this episode. This episode is really good, nonetheless. But I'm gonna dock it down a point for the fact that Iris is still in there, and Joe is the only one that still didn't notice that there's something wrong with Iris this whole entire time, while Barry was dealing with the fact that his speed is going on. Mirror Iris is acting like, I don't care. You can lose your speed for all I care. All I care about is getting that dumb crystal. Like, the fact that, like, Barry, really, you are a freaking idiot. So, sometimes, I don't like the fact that they're making Barry a freaking idiot. You should know when his wife is acting weird. Okay? And not acting like, oh, I don't care about you, Barry. You can go and die. So, yeah. So, I'm going to give this episode an 8 out of 10 because the fact that they made Barry at one moment look like an idiot and Iris is still in the mirror. So, yeah. So, we going at Sully. So, Sully, what do you think of the episode? I'm going to give it upper pause and pause. Okay. So, bye-bye, guys. Like, share, and subscribe.